How to get the most out of your September trail camera strategy. We asked 3 very serious deer hunters what they are doing right now for the month of September to have a successful season. Josh Teulker, Curt from Ridge Raised Outdoors, and Andy May are going to share their advice. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
Do you have a favorite trail camera location in the first part of October or into September?
Are you talking about like for that first couple days of the season in October?
Yeah, like early October or late September. Like Ohio would open September 25th this year.
It's a good question. I'm just a scrape guy. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say a scrape because that's just what I look for. But
Sure.
but I'm super excited about that camera I put in there today where those white oaks were at. I know they're producing. I looked up and they had little buds on them and stuff. The other one was about 40 yards to the left of that. There was 3 there, and I'm super excited to see what that produces because that might be my new favorite spot. I know I'm going to try to sit because that's about 70 yards from where I think the one's bedding. So I think what happens in that spot, I think that's why that distinct trail is there because it's on the edge of that solid ground where the marsh is at, but it's also where the food's at right there. So and it makes sense.
Sounds like a dynamite spot.
Right. So I marked that location. I put the camera there, and I'm going to check it end of August. And if there's anything transitioning through there, stick that cell camera there, and I think it's a done deal. Yep.
What is your favorite trail camera location for September whitetails?
For September whitetails. Oh, man. I don't know. I'd have to say, it really depends because September, I feel like things really drastically change throughout the month of September. Like late September would be completely different. I really love scrapes. A scrape next to a known, buck bed is always a really good one. And I feel like you can gather some really key information if it's being used. Their scrapes in general aren't being laid down in abundance that time of year, but I've seen mature bucks go to a scrape early season, whether it's early October or late September. Like I've capitalized on that in Ohio and Michigan. It's like kind of like a buck bed scrape, something very close proximity, that first spot that they go, right out of the bed. And it might not be a super aggressive thing. It might be go and work the branch a little bit. Maybe he doesn't even paw it up. Early September, I would lean more towards water on a drought year. I capitalized on Kentucky on a severe drought year on a water. All the water was severely reduced and dried up, and I found a little seep. That would be a good one. Even just that good early season food source. Good lush beans early September. In that back hidden corner away from the roads where you can't see, you actually have to get out of your car and go up over a hill and peek around the corner to be able to see those little hidden nooks and crannies, the low spot in the field that you can't see from the road. I don't know. I guess I would say one of those. I can't say that I've capitalized on a lot of good trail camera data that early in the season. It seems to be I'm capitalizing on a drought scenario with water, early season food source where the pressure hasn't ramped up yet, and I observe and then move in for the kill. I don't get real aggressive with the trail cameras early. I certainly run them, but I think I try to do a little more observation and then move in because it does give you a short-lived opportunity there those first few days of September if you have a state that opens that early.
If you had to narrow down your favorite trail camera location for September, what would it be?
For September?
Yep.
A scrape 200 yards outside of bedding.
200 yards outside of bedding.
Yeah.
And the purpose of that camera would be, what's the goal of that camera?
To if it's a known bedding area, to know where that deer is bedding at.
To give you
specific bedding.
To give you like some real intel, not just inventory.
Yeah, exactly.